Hello, welcome to Night Radio and Television Station, and I'm Katri. Here comes the local news. Production and business activities are prospering after a period of almost freezing because of the pandemic. In Đồng Nai, small and medium-sized enterprises have recovered and are accelerating strongly, contributing to the economic recovery of the whole province. Đồng Nai currently has nearly 40,000 enterprises, of which small and medium-sized enterprises account for over 86%. With the increasingly controlled epidemic situation, the production and business activities of enterprises are favorable. Hung Yaffa Company, which supplies essential oil products, said its stores in Đồng Nai and provinces have returned to 100% operation. Trading in the field of nutrition food processing, Huangli Food companies affirmed that it is no longer affected by the COVID-19 epidemic. The companies also has to increase operational productivity to keep up with others in the market. According to Đồng Nai Statistics Department, in the first 3 months of this year, Đồng Nai GRDP, retail sales of goods and services, export turnover were 1 to 1.7% higher than the average of the whole country. In particular, the whole country exported over $700 million. The province alone exported over $1.5 billion. Data from Management Board of Industrial Parks of Đồng Nai Province in the first 4 months of 2022, the total revenue of foreign direct investment (FDI) enterprises in the industrial parks in the province reached more than $7.7 billion, of nearly $500 million compared to the same period last year. In April alone, revenue of FDI enterprises reached more than $1.7 billion, of nearly $200 million compared to the previous month. Since the beginning of the year, FDI enterprises in industrial parks have also increased their investment capital in production and business to meet bid orders. Due to the increase in the revenue of FDI enterprises, the state purchase payment reached more than $310 million, of nearly 3% compared to the same period last year. There are currently 1,201 FDI projects operating in Đồng Nai's industrial parks. The tourism industry continues to prosper after the shutdown due to the pandemic. Da Nang City, with a unique product chain, has attracted a large number of domestic and international visitors. According to Da Nang Department of Tourism, the total number of visitors to this city during the 4-day holidays from April 30th to May 3rd reached over 250,000, which is an increase of more than 3 times compared to the same period last year. In particular, domestic visitors are mainly from neighboring provinces and cities, Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City. International visitors to Da Nang on this occasion also reached about 7.4 thousand on roads from Singapore, Thailand, and South Korea. Famous tourist areas in the city have recorded a high number of visitors, of which Banana Hills welcomed about 50,000 visitors. Núi Thằng Tài Hot Spring Park welcomed about 25,000 visitors. Ngũ Hành Sơn Special National Monument welcomed about 13,000 visitors. Waterways tours on Han River and Central Peninsula served about 7,000 visitors. According to Élysée Palace, French President Emmanuel Macron said to his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin in a phone call on May 3rd that he was ready to work with international organizations to have lift Russia embargo on Ukrainian food export across the Black Sea. The French presidential palace also said that Macron had re-emphasized the need for a ceasefire in Ukraine, as well as his deep concern about the situation in Donbass and Mariupol. In a statement, Élysée Palace quoted Macron as saying, "I have called on Russia to demonstrate its international responsibility as a member of the United Nations Security Council by putting an end to this fierce attack." United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres on May 3rd expressed hope that Moscow and Kyiv could organize more humanitarian process similar to an agreement that allowed the evacuation of more than 100 Ukrainian civilians from Azovstan steel plant besieged in the port city of Mariupol, the south of the country. The United Nations Secretary General called for humanitarian process to safely evacuate civilians from the fighting and deliver relief goods to people in urgent need. However, he did not specify which location in Ukraine he wanted to mention. Earlier, the Red Cross and United Nations announced that 101 civilians had been evacuated from Azovstal plant, but warned that many people were still trapped there. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and goodbye.